Are we winning yet, chat? Well, at the very least, I can see that we haven't finished hauling everything in. Hey, the fish. Oh no. Tim the Sorcerer got nuked by Automod because they dared utter the name of the forbidden brew. Hey, Tim, how you doing, mate? All right. Let's pause things here for a second. We've got a masterwork steel hospital bed. Very good. Very, very good. Right. I will keep that there. There's no real reason for me to move it. I will move this, though. In fact, I could have that one just there. So that technically, we could... Well, actually, do I want to keep this here? I'm not entirely sure I do, you know. I think I might want to move some of these. Having crypto sleep caskets perhaps over there and there would be a good move. Because I'm thinking of walling in this side. Either bringing the wall up here so I can move around this completely, or putting the wall there. I'm not entirely sure, but we don't need all of this room just for one crypto sleep casket. The chair was doing a great job. I'm very glad. I'm very glad. All right. We're back to making an awful lot of kibble, which is great. We're pretty much making that kibble forever if we can. Is it time for us to start feeding you back on kibble? Yes, I think it is. There we go. Act like a maminal, then you get fed like a maminal. Right. As for... We're currently making some go juice, which is very good. As for items here, I would like these linked together. I will call them drug lab shelves. Because this is butcher shelves. Because if I don't designate as drug lab, then unfortunately it will end up all over the it'll get mixed up with things like in there. So clear all. It doesn't really matter what we put here. Manufactured drugs. I want go juice. Is there anything else I can make that would go here? Yayo, wake up. That's pretty much it. Low priority, because they should be moved elsewhere as soon as they can. I don't think I strictly need to put the go juice in there, though. I'm not even sure that monoxicillin can break down, thinking about it. It might not be necessary to store it in here. But either way, that should get some things done. Got plenty of work being done. Happy to see it. But the goal right now is, of course, to rebuild our defenses a bit. I am going to say... that's all roofed, which is great. I'm going to say go ahead and floor all of this in concrete. I'm not sure there's actually any reason not to. There's almost certainly no reason to use steel for that, but I'm going to anyway. There we go. Now, as for these, currently they're all linked. Let's unlink selected. Link these ones. These will be short range, close range guns. Let me type that properly. Storage should clear all. It doesn't really matter there, but normal to legendary weapons ranged weapons only. And I want chain shotguns. And unique chain shotguns, because those are the only ones that I'm going to say are my close range weapons. There we are. These two on link. Close. Sorry, short range. Actually, I'm just going to copy this. Paste it in here, but instead of chain, we will go for the heavy SMGs. Over here, this will be medium range. I'll say assault rifles. I think I can make assault rifles now, so they should be my middle range choices. And finally, well, they're the only ones that are now connected. This should be long range guns. Now, if you're wondering why I'm not allowing anything other than these things, this is going to be my setup, and I'll probably change it still in the future. But right now, I think the best one I've got, well, actually, it's probably the charge lancers, really. But I'm going to go with the sniper rifles because I can make those myself. So there we are. Now, on that note, am I? Heavy SMGs. I'm going to say, let's go to details. I only want 2. Drop on floor. Well, no. Take the bet. Take 2 group. Oh. I can't do those as groups. That's very interesting. So the mannequins don't inherit that behavior. Shame. Okay. I guess the other thing I could do then is just have these for whatever comes out of here. I don't know. No, I won't bother with that. So I've got the SMGs. I will set up make chain shotguns. I will set them up in exactly the same way. Do until you got 2. 65. Actually, it doesn't. Well, I forget. Chat, did we decide on whether durability affected the actual damage output of weapons? I think it does, doesn't it? Or is that only armor? If you know, please let me know. Let's also make sure that these are considered important. Yeah, they are. So I'm going to turn that on at this point. And finally, can I make the sniper? I cannot. Nor can I make the assault rifle. Big sad. Alright, well, for the time being then, I guess I will allow charge rifles and Hellcat rifles in here. Because until I've got another option, I may as well. As you're aware, quality is the only thing that matters. Noted. So I do recall that it mattered for armor how many hit points they had for, you know, many different reasons. There we are. Let's get these hooked up. That way I can have people equip as needed. Now what I could do is I could have grenades in the middle there. If I really wanted to. And maybe I do. But the other thing I'm going to want is... I've got 1, 2. The packs. Let's link these. This will be for turret packs. Type that again. So I capitalized every word in the gun ones. So I might as well here as well. Clear all. Oh, actually, did I tell them to always do... Yeah, I did. Good. Always normal to legendary. And here we want utility turret packs and only those. They can't be tainted, so it should be fine. Let me just double check in here. I may be able to quickly see difference between a couple of similar weapons. So 2 normals here. Nope, they seem to do exactly the same thing. Oh, one is biocoded, one is not. Have I got these 2? No, exactly the same. Value changes, but nothing else. That's fine then. Hello, Abixa. Hopefully I said your name right. So that's turret packs. These 2 will be... Let's copy and paste. For... what are we going with here? I mean, there's going to be the hunter packs. But right now it's turret packs, shield, belts. So turn that off. Shield belts. Link, paste. And this one will be fire, foam, packs. We've actually got quite a lot of different things. Like that. This one would then be smoke pop packs. There we go. But there are others. We've also got low shield packs. We've got... we'll eventually have hunter packs. We've got quite a few options in here that I'm going to need to take account of. There we are, getting everything cleaned up. Also... I'm really tempted to have the grenadiers have their weapons in here. Should I... this is actually a question. Should I... Because I've got a turret there. Should I... When I have someone open up the door and then retreat or throw a grenade, should I allow the turret to be able to shoot past them? There's a potential of crossfire if I do that. Maybe not then. Maybe not. This already serves a purpose in that it will prevent... it will trigger collision on enemies moving in this area, so this should be fine. Inspired. Inspired trade. Well done. Right? Very well done. Also, it is high time that we reduce that back down to a 3. Oh, I can't move it. I literally don't have room for the food. It's kind of distressing, if I'm honest. Deeply distressing. You know what? Maybe I should have the... There's drugs kept in here. Important. Clear all. Yayo, wake up. I don't know if Psych-IT gets run down. You can have the Lucy, the Go Juice. Well, no, Lucy should probably be kept somewhere out of sight, out of mind, really. I could bring all of them in, I guess. I could allow all drugs to be brought in here, because I'm fairly certain that once they are actually drugs, they don't have a... Well, ambrosia is a bit of an exception, but... And beer really shouldn't be in there either, but... the others, maybe. Like, if there's something I would actively want to use, sure. Psych-IT, no. No smoke leaf either. I'm sort of feeling like maybe smoke leaf... Well, no, not smoke leaf. Psych-IT and beer should be stored in the rec room. Might be the best place to put it. Right, how are the mechs doing? Let's have a look. Flash storm, not great. There we are. Let's make sure they're all set up. You should not be drafted. Why are you still drafted? I don't know. Please get to work. They've just been following Darkest Dodo around this entire time. Sod it. Oh, man. They should all be on self-recharge. I dropped the ball with getting all of that restored, didn't I? Oof. Fugitive Lair. After being discovered, the bandit camp has dispersed. The quest Fugitive Lair has ended. I didn't even know that was a quest. But I'm okay with it. Right, the other thing we need to do is set up some better fencing around here. As much as I am loath to have to do this, we actually do. This genuinely sucks that I'm having to do this. This is what I would like, is a route for my bark druids to leave through here. A masterwork shield belt. Okay, someone just won the lottery. Go and equip that, Satria. Our leader shall have the masterwork. So the good one is 132. Masterwork 187. So good. Amazing. Yes, yes, yes. I know. The flames are very scary. Get a bunch more human leather tail caps. Inspired recruitment, very nice. All right, so I can see a bunch of peeps with their gubbins in. Oh, actually, let me just double check. You've got smoke pop, fire foam, shield, fire foam, shield, smoke pop. You need a turret, shield, turret. Shock lance, which I approve of. You need another turret. We did use up a couple of turrets last time, so Right. There are, of course, other packs to use, and we will get to those. I have little doubt. But these are the most important ones for me right now. Honestly, maybe Darkest Odin instead of having that. So maybe Dorite 2 instead. Dorite 2, could you go and grab a low shield pack? Yeah, I think that's probably more important. Okay. There are lots of explosions going on. My anima grass! Well, bloody hell. All of my... Oh, man. That is more than a little upsetting. Oops, I put those in the wrong places. Almost tempted to go ahead and just set it up so I can get in there and... Oh god. Leafy Pew. Silas, I appreciate your stubbornness, but neither one of you likes fire. In fact, both of you really, really dislike fire. Thank you, Rain. Finally got here. Took you a while though, didn't it? Actually, isn't there only 4? I don't know. Having them all there will make peeps really happy with the area as a whole, so I'm okay with it. Right, well, we've got the ability to make bionics now, so while this one is pretty much going to be prioritizing making components, I'm going to have this one make a couple of other things. First and foremost, I will give priority to my fighters. You're missing an eye and a right pinky. Is that just that? Yeah. Right, so right hand, left eye. Bionic eye, let's have a look at you. An advanced artificial eye with its biogel nerve link interface, internal signal preprocessor, and wide spectrum sensors. It's better than a biological eye in almost every way. Costs us a little bit to make, but go ahead and make one. And... do I just want to replace an arm? Because I could just replace a hand. Are there... things that are good for a hand? Bionic stomach is kind of nice as well. I think we could just go with the bionic arm. Does it recover from damage? It is better than a biological arm in every way. Are there things that I might want to research instead, though? That I could. Well, specialized limbs. Drill arm, field hand, power claw. Melee damage per second is 11. Armor penetration is the a combat-oriented hand replacement consisting of a mechanical hand. Moving is 8% down, but does it reduce the hand's ability in any other way? Because this would replace the hand and the finger, and it's the only thing I would need for that. It would give an extra attack, but I'm not sure that you would need it. Like, that it would benefit what you've currently got. If I have a look at this... It would do more damage than poking with the handle, I guess. So yes, that would be a better weapon. This does, like, way more damage overall. Oh, actually, no. This does 22.5 if I poke with the handle. Sorry, my bad. 22.5 if I poke with the handle there. So what do we get? It only does 11, so it would be a worse attack. So it wouldn't ever trigger. Compact weaponry. Does this replace the finger? Replace the hand finger. Razor sharp talon, which extends from a hidden opening between the middle and ring fingers. So it's specific fingers, not the pinky. Also wouldn't do enough damage anyway. You know what? I'm gonna add in a shelf down here for prosthesis. Is that how you spell prosthesis? I can only assume it is. Important. Make sure these are also important. Yep. Important. Clear all. And at this point, Bion body parts. All bionics. Right, so items, body parts. Prosthetic. Architect. Mech tech. Maybe not ghoul. Actually, no. Also ghoul. You know what? Any body parts but natural ones can go in there. And up here, natural body parts should go in there so they can remain frozen. Eventually, I'm going to replace that one as well. IEDs, very nicely done. Okay. I could research cryptosleep caskets because then I could build my own. But if I go for precision rifling, I can make the assault rifle and the sniper rifle. How do you get the more advanced guns? Beam weapon, pulse charge munitions, there we go. And I could go for that, I suppose. It would give me the charge rifle. Oh. Mind you, it needs plasteel, but... no, let's research cryptosleep caskets. Right. I'm thinking of doing a trade, though. Also, I need to send out a very small caravan. Just out, release the animals, come back in. Who wants to do this one? Who is the most skilled with animals? Infern. Right, so form caravan. Want you to go there. You just need to go just a little bit outside. That's fine. So many balls. So many of them are pregnant. Like, I guess we keep you two, but I don't need this many pregnant balls. Like, not even remotely close. In fact, let's say goodbye to a lot more of them. Good lord. That's stupid. They can carry a lot of weight, though. Sure. No. That'll do. You'll be out. You'll be back. It won't be a problem. Okay. Send. Once they get out there, I'll release the boars. Basically, I just won't bring them back with me. They can have a fantastic life out in the wild and not eating all of the food in my pasture. The description of the power claw doesn't mention that it can be retracted as a normal handout. It does kind of, in that it doesn't say that it has any manipulation penalty. You can kind of infer that as a consequence. Actually, considering I should have probably moved. I'm sending out so many balls that I really should move this over here instead. Infern, I need you to take all the balls the other way. Yeah, that's right. What? No! God damn it. Okay. Well, I guess you're doing it this way then. Or at least you can take loads of them at once. That does actually help, because you were only bringing one at a time before, and that was kind of annoying. Right. Gonna want grenades in here. EMP, frag, molly. Link them all. Tell them all to clear all. There we go. Once they're built, I will then set them up. The windmill near the south of the base is blocked by a tree. Oh, you know what? I hadn't told it to auto-cut. Thank you very much for catching that for me. I'd completely missed that one. My bad. You going to drop that on the floor? Or you're going to carry it elsewhere? You are actually dropping it on the floor. You're meant to take it to the best stockpile though, so that's a bit of a problem. Right. Okay, I'm going to allow this to store meals. But it should be a low quality, so hopefully things will be moved in there if they need to be. Oh. Nice. Our trees are sprouting. Is that true? Is that also true for the field hand? I don't believe for the field hand. Let me quickly have a look for you. So specialized limbs, field hand. Mechanical hand replacement is made to speed up the sowing and harvesting of tasks of a farmer. Multiple telescoping finger-like protrusions can simultaneously harvest from several points on the same plant or precisely sow several holes at once. It also has a general purpose manipulator. It is somewhat ungainly, which slows down movement slightly. Yeah, it just slows movement. It doesn't reduce the effectiveness of it as a hand. So I can only assume that it works at least as good as a regular human hand outside of that. Where are you, Infern? You are sleeping on the ground. That is the opposite of good, my dude. But I will allow it. Your mood is kind of awful, but, you know, you'll get fed eventually, I suppose. Oh, thinking about it, we're going to need a crib. Hadn't considered that. We need a bigger room, realistically. Okay. That has to happen. So I'm going to reinstall this elsewhere. Maybe all the way out here, because that will give me some better lighting for work. When that's done, I'm going to put down a wall there. And I am probably going to have to move someone into this, barrack again. Paco Bing is probably going to be the one moving in there, actually. Dorite can grab this room. Or someone will, maybe Xavier, actually, considering how good of a character they are in the grandest scheme of things, or Darkest Dodo, maybe. Equally, you know, they're important characters. Then this whole area is going to be turned into a bedroom with a crib and toys for the children's. Right, I want to just double check. Does everyone have their... Oh, they don't. Oh, no. Well, you might not, actually. Do you? You don't. Has that not been applied? And it has been said that you're meant to carry them. Has anyone picked them up? No. Interesting, because I've got it there. Any idea why that might not be happening, chat? Right. Unlink. Link. EMP. Grenade. And this one will be weapons. Grenades and EMP. Copy. And unlink, link. Oh my lord. I keep changing the way I'm putting caps on words and it's frustrating. We want frag grenades there. Am I ever going to use mollies? I am probably never going to produce Molotovs myself, if I'm honest. Yeah, as Silas says there, Azul, the pawns are told via the assignment screen, based on the drugs, to carry a certain amount of drugs with them, but they're not doing it. I don't know if there's some limit to how many they can carry at once, that sort of thing. I wouldn't know. How much is left there? Oh, well, we are almost done, actually. I have to move that in here, which is going to kind of be in the way, but it's okay. Where are you? Please tell me you're not sleeping again. Please tell me this is like one of the last trips. Right, they're all in one place. You should have an opportunity now to charge in there and grab someone. If you need it. You do still need it. Okay, there's one over there. Right. Drill has been deactivated. If I pop this there, then I'll be able to mine everything from in here without issue. One day. One day you get to go. There is a maximum of 3. Okay. Okay, then don't carry beer and don't carry psychite tea with you. We've got that available at base at all times. Guess the berserkers just won't carry wake up. Okay, hopefully that will resolve it. Sensi says, pre 1.6, it really wasn't enforced, but now it's working as intended. Yep, fair enough. Thank you very much for the info. That would have been a little bit of an annoying one to try and track down myself. They're going to eat all my plants, aren't they? Yep. Gonna have to be elsewhere. Yeah, I can put it there instead. You're getting a little bit tired of not being able to do anything. I see. People traveling by. Okay. Noin's father? Was Noin kidnapped by that lone woman who's taking care of him and then tried to get them to all kill us? You're just looking for your son? Afraid your son is a man and a full card-carrying member of the colony now, so, no. Okay, I really need you to leave now. My god, I shouldn't have told them to bring all of them at the same time. I swear. Oh, there we go. They're now grabbing the last little bits. Oh, my lord. Grab some food. Grab a sleep. Then you can finally leave. Right, Satria. Did I make an arm for you? Or was it just... No, it was just the eye that I was trying to make. I'm also going to need an ear. And additionally, yeah, I guess, bionic arm. It'll take some time to make, but we'll get it done. Eventually. Sorry for the disruption, everyone. My bad. My bad. Right. Reconnect. Reconnect. And reconnect. Right. Off you go! Infernal Dragon, the mother of boars. I also need... Is that slate? Yeah, that's slate. Do we have... Got a little bit there. Got a load of it up here. That can be broken down. Alright. Oh dear. Is the AC... it is backwards. No, it was not intentionally backwards. My bad. So, thank you very much for catching that. I already saw the Yobgod, but thank you very much for the highlighted message just to make sure that I did. You're a little bit premature, but... Go. I wish I could pre-program the temperature setting on that. Alright, Packabing, you're now over there. Now, how do we set this up? Do I just give them a gigantic room? Yes. Yes, I do. Granted, this is going to make a certain someone very unhappy. I'll put in a baby decoration, a toy box, maybe. Pop in a little lamp as well. Right about there. And then break that down. That is an excellent bed with some good art, so we'll just uninstall that one. And uninstall this. That needs to be broken, as does that. Actually, we don't need to break that down now that I think about it. We'll go with just a steel door right there. Much bigger room. Hopefully they like it. Should I pop in thermic slab just to spruce it up a bit? I can never tell if the oddities in Aavak space are actually meant to be there. Yeah, that's fair. Have you got there? Traveling. Right, you've gotten there. Can we camp? We can. Good job. Do I want to take anything back? Could I take anything back? Is there anything here to take with? There's some buildings, I suppose. Is there anything of value here whatsoever? Honestly, I really don't think so. So I'm simply going to reform the caravan. Reform caravan. Head back. Accept. No. Enjoy your freedom. Bring all the travel supplies you can. And that as well. Can you... You can't carry anything more, so just go back. It's fine. It's fine. They're not lost. I know exactly where I left them. Stop making me panic. Alright, now what I would like over here... Now, this is a problem, actually. What I don't want is for them to be shooting at my people there. So, in a way, what I need is this. So that they only channel their firepower in this direction. And I could have some more down here in much the same way. A little cover. And something like that. I know that that's there as well, but could I get rid of that? You know what? Let's. Ooh, this is a very big room. What do you think, Chad? Do you reckon we've got enough leeway here to be able to? Well, there's enough guns that would cover each other, so I actually don't worry about it too much. Sure, let's set that up. I think these pillars are kind of going to be in the way, but oh well. Welcome back. Thank you for the very good job done. Nutrition is back to normal levels in here now. Hooray. That is unfortunate. I just not have the components. We've definitely got the advanced components. What we probably lack is the plasteel then. No. Okay, so what's the problem? Room crafting skill of 8. Do bionic enhancements benefit from quality. One would imagine they do, but at the same time... What? Ah, damn. My evil duck died. Bugger. Oh. I guess we're going to want to draw flesh beasts then, I think. Alright, Citria. Let's have all of the sanguiphages take part. And then we can add one or two more people. On and Pakobing. And Kakatsuchi. Oh, I don't have enough bioferrite. That sucks so hard. Damn, that sucks so hard. Ouch. Alright. Okay. Right, what I would like here is copy these settings, grab these ones, unlink and relink, paste. This will be spear. And I want the spears in there. Ooh. These actually do have Ooh, do grenades have qualities? I guess I can find out. Grenades. They're all normal, apparently. I can't actually see them. Huh. Interesting. They cannot be seen on the mannequins. Either way, this one then will be maces. I think I'll probably end up with more weapons than that, but for now, this will do. Right, I want... That is a very nice spear. I want... War Racer to equip it. It's an excellent bioferrite spear. No, you see the grenades on the mannequins, but in here, they don't show up. Notice how they're not being listed at all? The grenades are visible on the mannequins, but what I meant was that I can't... All right. I can't see them on the weapons list, so they'll have to be updated. Just little places where the mods don't quite line up. Right, how are our batteries doing right now? Batteries are doing okay. Right, we've got one bionic heart. Does anyone need it? I don't think anyone even has a heart scar, but I could be wrong. No one even has any issues along those lines, so that should be fine. Don't break that. Now then, as for the beds, we've got an excellent bed there with the art. We will install that in this room. There we go. And then I guess Paco Bing 9 can move in there. Actually, I think I'll move... again, second thoughts, I'll move Xavier Void Weaver in there instead. Right, lots of turrets at least up and running. Major break risk though. Ooh, we really cannot afford you to be lost. Use Mind Numb Serum. Just deaden your emotions for a little bit. Because we cannot afford for you to lose your marbles. I think at this point we start going down the armor routes. I'll do... Well, that being said, actually, getting the assault rifles and stuff is useful. Or getting the autocannon turret for real heavy defenses. Actually, yeah, let's go for the autocannon turret. What I would like to do is replace these with autocannon turrets. They're 2x2 structures, I think, but that would be extremely nice. Oh, no. Did you not get there in time? Oh, you were so close. No! No! Jump, 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 jump. Oh, God. You buffoon! Down here now. Run. Run. Okay, for the record, in the future, when you want to destroy something like fuel, just pour it on the floor. Please. Just pour it on the floor. That's all you need to do. On the floor, pour. That's all that ever needs to be done. Can you put it out? You will not do firefighting. Well, that's just not great. Someone please help him. He's somewhat burned. Were you wearing any Devil Strand? You were not. You absolute buffoon. Thank God for fire foam packs, though. But that does give me a reason to build one of these. Let's build that there, please. Also build one down here. Same reason. It's rather hot in there. It's 150 degrees. You absolute nincompoop. Of all the things to decide to break. Don't even. Could you install this over here instead? And I'm going to rebuild one of these. Just pop it there. Break that one down. Okay, so for those who are wondering what the heck just happened, Silas, on their way to use a Mind Numb Serum because they were close to breaking, this would have deadened their emotions, broke, and decided that the way that they were going to express their deep dissatisfaction at the high psychic drone. I mean, to be fair, to their credit, it's not like this was a small thing. There's an evil machine intelligence whispering horrible things directly into their brain. I don't blame them for this. But, big but here, they decided the best way to deal with this, as a vampire, someone who really doesn't like you lost your left ear, you dummy. Like fire, the best thing for them to do, go in here and destroy the chem field. And their idea of destroying the chem field was setting it on fire. Jerry cans and jerry cans full of rocket fuel, basically. There aren't words for how dumb I feel you are right now. Oh, yes, there are, actually. But they're all rude. I'm not going to say them. Do I want that for any particular reason? I don't think so. I'll just put this over here with the rest of the fire. Yep. So that one exploded, causing the others that were right next to it to also explode. And so gigantic explosion, basically. In the future, we will have this there to try and dissuade big explosions from happening. But, my lord. That was incredibly, incredibly annoying. Alright. Do I want to trade with someone? I think so, yeah. Let's just load items on here first, though. It's normal. Actually, look for everything as poor, awful, normal. Okay. Get rid of those. We've got 3 normal biocoded things. I don't want them. Biocoded minigun, get rid of that as well. That's just adding wealth to my map for no benefit to me whatsoever. Which is very, very distressing. I've got a vac suit. I'll keep that though. Cloth pants can go. Right, there we are. Now. Tail. Molotovs can go. Fire bad. Fire bad. Is there anything else I want to sell? I don't think so. I'll just have a quick peruse though. Any other things that might want to be gotten rid of? Those can go. Anything that's particularly low on their... anything that's like below 90% that I can easily make more of. It's a Masterwork steel flak helmet, but I'm never going to use it because it's 61% and no one will be allowed to wear it. So we'll get rid of that one, sadly, but it is time for it to go. Can't believe that just happened. Actually, no. Keep one of those. The rest can go. A biocoded triple rocket launcher is adding a stupendous amount of wealth to my map, which I really don't want. Is there anything else I can sell? Right now, no. Actually. Should I grow some smoke leaf just for sale goods? I mean, I could. I genuinely could. I will sell any disparate bits of leather as well. I'll should probably get some more cloth as well. Once all of that's loaded up, how far away is the nearest settlement that I would like to trade with? Do you reckon that feels like it's quite far away. I'm also going to tell the ship then to load some chem fuel too. Also, I'm going to want at least one bedroll. Get everything loaded in there, please. Then when the time comes, we will head on out. I could build a dedicated fuel bunker near the shuttle. That's probably wise, honestly. There's quite... Well, actually, no, I could move that up there too. Now that I've got so much going on over here, that would make sense. Right, the psychic drone is ending, which is fantastic to hear. Okay, I'm going to be lazy. How are you going to be lazy? You might ask yourself. Well, let me show you.